What's up, Libra? Welcome to my channel. My name is Echo Moon. Today I'm doing your first half of December love reading. This is going to be for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And it's a general reading. It's a general love reading. Okay, so this is going to apply to both singles and couples. I'm going to split them up eventually. I'm going to switch up the spread on the next reading. It has been my intention, but you know, trust me, it's going to be switched up because me personally, I like to change things up. Okay, so like I was saying, take what resonates with your situation and leave what does not. Okay, we're going to start off with the Oracle deck, go over some intentions, challenges, lessons, etc. Clear out that spread. Then we're going to get into the Tarot spread. The Oracle and the Tarot spread, sometimes they coincide with one another as far as the messages, sometimes they don't. So again, take what resonates with you the most. Okay, all right, so let's see what's happening for you guys, Libra. For the first half of December, where's your intentions? Like, what's the focus here for you guys? And I pulled out two. Cool. So we have no place like home, and we have deep knowing. This is being comfortable with your surroundings. This is being comfortable with who you are. This is trusting your intuition, trusting how you feel, trusting that higher voice, the higher self, that voice that you have, your intuition. You know, that's listening to it, but also feeling comfortable with that voice, you know, with your inner thoughts, with your feelings, just understanding yourself and knowing to trust your instincts. Okay, and no place like home, that's feeling comfortable within your environment, feeling comfortable within yourself. Again, trusting yourself, trusting your intuition. Now, with that being said, Libra, can you see that? Yeah. With that being said, what's your challenge? Challenge for you. Flexible. Some of you guys are not willing to bend or be flexible. Let me see, Libra. You guys are a cardinal sign. So you guys are leaders. You guys are the initiators. You know, and sometimes when you lead, you don't want to follow. You want things to be your way. If not, you get a little pissy. You know, you get a little bit of an attitude, and I get it. I'm a cardinal sign too, being a Capricorn, so I gotcha. But when it comes to your challenges, it's going to be all about being flexible for the first half of December. And we do have Mercury in retrograde, so you know that could be affecting that too, or have an impact on that too. Okay, now what's a lesson? A lesson for y'all. Chaos and conflict. Stay away from chaos and conflict. You know, learn how to deal with it. Like, don't add fuel to the fire. I feel like you guys are good at that, though. Like, some of you guys are good at, you know, balancing things out, you know, being a Libra. But some of you guys might be feeding into drama. You know, your lesson is to not do that. Go the opposite way. Stick to your stripes. Stick to what you know. Like, no place like home, right? All right. So now, Libra, let's look at the glue. Let's look at what draws you, what draws you and this other person together, like the compatibility factor. Like, what brings you two together? And again, this is both for singles and couples, okay? So if the person's not in your life, this is somebody that is potentially coming into your life. And you see how that works? You see how that works. I'm taking those three since they wanted a flippy on me. Now, it was this way, and this way. And if I'm wrong, whatever. So we have mending. We have why. If you've ever seen any of my readings before with this deck, this card of me is just like, and we have why. And then we have higher power. So this is something that it's destined. You know, you guys are brought together to heal each other, you know, and if there's any question about that, this is something that was divinely guided. You guys were divinely guided towards one another to mend each other. You guys both needed healing. Some of you guys could be dealing with the Cancer. I just got finished doing Cancer's reading and Libra was all up in there. Okay, so I don't know if Cancer is like your moon, your rising, your sun, what have you, but you guys were in there. And during their oracle reading, it was something similar. Not the same cards, but as far as what draws you together with it, what draws you together to the other person. But yeah, this is all about healing each other, even though you might have questions about it. It's like you both know. It's like that deep knowing coming into action again. Intuitively, you guys know that this is what you guys were meant to be together for. Okay? Now, why is this person in your life? What is their purpose? You can see those. Yes, yes, okay. What is their purpose in your life, Libra? The fates. Right. Yeah. Yeah. So this is a fated relationship. This is a fated event. This is destiny. But understand your challenges and understand your lessons if this resonates with you. You know, learn how to be flexible, because if not, that's going to create conflict and that's not what you want. Yes? Okay. So, person's in your life because they're fated to be there. Either this could be a karmic partner, you know, this could be a divine partner, however you want to call it. But it is destiny that that card needed to fall on the damn floor. Go to sea. Go with the flow. What was that with the camera? Yeah, go with the flow. I'm going to put that right there, because we haven't even got into the next one. But don't resist this person if they're coming into your life. Wherever you're at right now when it comes to relationships, this person is coming in your life for a reason. And again, you guys are there to help each other out, to lean on one another. So just flow with it, baby. You know, like the air sign that you are, even though that girl's in a boat on the water, just still flow. All right. Now, for those of you who are single or in a relationship wondering, why haven't I found my soulmate? Even though I feel like these cards kind of already answer it, but let's just ask why. Since we already got that right there. All right, stop. All right. Clean it up. So for some of you guys who haven't found your soulmate, you have baggage that you need to let go. Close one door, another one opens. Okay? So let's clear this out and let's get into the tarot spread. Again, that might coincide with the tarot. It may not. Either way, let's see what's happening. Okay, you guys can see me, right? Okay. Now, what's the current situation for you, Libra? What is going on? Five of Swords is that pettiness, that chaos and conflict, right? That's being petty. You know, that's no matter what. It just, even if there is a win, you're still losing because there's no equality there. It's like somebody trying to one up the other person. It's drama. Let's clarify it. Let us clarify it with the Page of Swords. Yeah. Some of you guys are dealing with somebody else running their mouth. You know, being petty, being immature. But whatever's said, because this is your energy, this is air. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. But since we're doing you, Gemini, this is you. So, you know, you could be having some petty arguments right now, some disagreements, you know, wanting to play a little bit of some games. But the question is it really to your advantage? You know, but then when you have the Page of Swords here, this is kind of like, you know, again, a message coming to you or a message that you're giving. But at the same time, where paired with the Five of Swords, it's kind of like gossip, you know, immaturity, somebody running their mouth, telling stories, you know. What's a past influence? What is a past influence here? You have the Emperor. So in the past, some of you guys could have been dealing with the Aries, or you were focusing on, you know, keeping things in line, keeping things in control, being the boss, being the leader. Let's clarify that. Okay, what the hell? All right. Let's do that for a second, okay? Loosen up them joints. All right, enough said for me. Okay. We have the Devil card. It's just an energy. As I always say, it's not the actual, you know, it's not a person. It's just an energy. So you have the Emperor and you have the Devil in your past influence. You know, trying to have control over things that are tempting, having control over things. It's like fighting against the resistance, you know, fighting against what you felt that was holding you back. You know, gaining your footing where you felt like you were falling. Trying to control a relationship that was becoming unhealthy. You know, that pettiness again. Some of you guys might be dealing with the ex that just want to keep nagging the hell out of you. Or some of you guys are in a relationship that, you know, in the past, you guys felt like things were turning for the worse. So it's like you try to get control over it. But I feel with both of those energies together, because you have Mars and then you have Saturn. So it's like both of those energies together is kind of like aggression and discipline, but like restriction and karma and all of that shit. It's like all of that mixed together. It's chaotic. So it's like trying to take control over it, trying to make something out of that chaos. The question is, were you able to do it? What's a challenge? Actually, you know what? Give me one more for the past though. Just because. 5 of Cups, yeah, Some of you guys could have been dealing with a drinking problem, but ultimately I feel like this is just disappointment. You know, trying to get a handle on things that were just out of control. Now, what's a challenge? What is a challenge here? Damn, come on now. Challenge is that balance, and there you go with your symbol right there. Your challenge is trying to find that balance, trying to be understanding and giving and compassionate. You know, giving out what you receive. But some of you guys are receiving drama, or you're dishing out drama. I don't know about you Libras. I don't know. I'm just joking. Hey, we all go through that phase. We have the Sun clarifying the 6 of Coins. You got 3 major arcana here. So your challenge is putting your energy into trying to create that balance, putting your energy in trying to, you know, give that person a chance. For some of you guys, you're blocking somebody. Like you don't want to deal with them. Even if this is somebody that you don't know. It's kind of like, I'm not here for it. Not in the mood. Not right now. You know, you seem like you got something with you. You know, and I'm not, I just don't want to deal with it, you know. But it's just like you're not trying to give and put any energy into, you know, sharing yourself. You know, giving a piece of yourself. So you could be in that, not could be, but with the current situation of 5 of Swords, it's like, put it this way. It's like when somebody, and this is more or less geared to singles, right? It's like when somebody, you meet somebody, you know, they're cool, you know, you're still kind of uncertain about them, but it's kind of like, let me see where this is going to go. And they're cocky and they're very arrogant. So it's kind of like you one-up them by either A, cussing them out, B, ghosting their ass to put a hit to their ego. You know, it's kind of like that kind of situation, because it's like you've dealt with enough in the past that you can see it before it happens. Like you can see, you know, the jerk or the woman or whoever, male, female, whatever, you know what I'm saying, right? So it's just like you can see the drama or whatever before it happens, so you want to get the upper hand on things. and cut it down before it goes too far. How can you overcome your challenge, Libra? Have patience with yourself. Have patience with yourself and know that things are going to turn out, you know, grounded. Things are going to turn out, it's going to stabilize, but it's going to require discipline. It's going to require you to have patience, and that's not easy. But things are going to turn around for you. That's how you're going to overcome your challenge. With patience, karma is going to turn your way for some of you guys. And it's going to be worth waiting for. Where's your focus at right now? The Knight of Swords. Yeah. You know, doing a lot of that, huh? But that's also, you know, being honest with people, you know, cutting to the chase, you know, like I said, not really having time for games, but at the same time, you know, some of you guys want to create drama just because, you know, when you're just not in the mood and you just want to be an asshole, you know, it happens. I'm like that all the time. All right, I'm gonna stop. Okay, and then we have the Ace of Cups. Yeah, you know what you want in love. You know what you want, and you're going after it. Why do I feel like that's something that was up in here? Baggage, blah, 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 blah. Deep knowing and no place like home. Yeah, it's like you're comfortable. That's the point. It's like you're comfortable with what it is that you want. You know exactly what it is that you want. You don't want any of this, right? You don't want none of that. But for some of you guys, and I feel like this is more geared towards singles, even though I feel like you can apply it to your couple situation, because it actually does apply to both, really. But it's like you guys know where you're going, you know what you want, and you're not taking anything less, okay? Especially when it comes to love, especially when it comes to your heart, and especially when it comes to your emotions. Some of you guys are in the process of healing, and you're not trying to be bothered with people who aren't trying to understand that or trying to give you some space. What's the outcome? Page of Coins. That's a new beginning. That's something that's solid. That's something that's grounded. That's something that makes you feel abundant. And let's clarify that, please. With the Tower. For some of you guys, you have to break down old beliefs. From what you dealt with in your past, it's kind of like that baggage, that clean it up thing, carrying baggage around. Some of you guys are carrying baggage around, okay? And that's the sense that I got here. It's kind of like, it's for the Five of Swords and the Page of Swords to come out in the current situation. It's kind of like, you know, some of y'all are just feeling a little agitated, but at the end of the day, things are going to have to change no matter what, and it's going to come out of the blue, but it's meant to be. It's meant to come out of the blue. It's meant to hit you where you're not expecting it, you know, and this doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing. If you're single, this could be somebody who just comes in and just shatters everything, like all of your beliefs. Like, you know what, you can be in a shitty mood, but you know what, I can be in a shitty mood too. Or not even necessarily a shitty mood. I don't know why I'm going with the shitty mood thing. Let me back up here. Don't take it personal. I'm not in the mood at all. I don't know. Anyway, but the person is kind of like they can match you. And you're not used to that. You're not used to somebody on your level, somebody who's going to ground you. You know, you're used to being in this energy. And so the outcome is, remember, getting over your challenges. Things are going to turn out right. The Tower isn't necessarily a bad thing. The Tower is just something that is supposed to happen for things to be rebuilt. And you have the Page of Swords with that. That's all about getting things off the ground. Okay? So that outcome is actually a very good outcome because things are going to turn around for you in a good way. Let me get one more. I'm just going to get one more. Just one more. 10 of Wands. That is letting go of burdens. Yes, it could also mean putting on burdens, but the 10 is the completion too. You know what I mean? So this is letting go of that baggage. And that's what I'm saying. I feel like somebody or something is going to occur that's going to basically shatter your entire, you know, way of thinking and how you look at love and how you look at what you want when it comes to a relationship. But it's going to put you back on ground level. It's going to make you let go of that baggage. It's like shedding a skin. You know, some of you guys need to do that. Even with the hell, with the lesson here. Chaos and conflict, right? Where we're at with time. Chaos and conflict. What's happening with that zebra or that giraffe zebra thing? He's shedding his skin. And remember, this was in your lesson, right? You're shedding a skin. You can see that? Not really. But yeah. Boom, boom. Okay? That's interesting. Let me know if it resonates with you, Libra. And let me know if you're dealing with the Cancer. Because, yeah, I was really, you guys, like, in the beginning of their tarot spread, like, Libra was all up in there. Now, let's quickly take a look at the other person. Let's see where they are at. Okay. All right. They're up in their head. They're conflicted. They have anxiety. Why? Why do they have anxiety? What's keeping them up? What's bothering them? You have the Three of Coins. For some of them, it's kind of like they feel like they're getting the cold shoulder. And it's like they don't understand it. You know what I mean? For some of them, it's like I feel like I'm doing the right thing, but I feel like I'm kind of getting like pushed away. But I want to work with this person. I want to work as a team. I'm trying to work and focus on this whole situation with this person, but I don't get them. It's like some of them, they don't get you. All right, let's see what else we got for them. We have the Five of Swords again. Yeah. This is how they feel. This is conflict. They feel like, you know, it's always it feels like there's always like a tug of war going on. Let's clarify that. Shit. Okay. Fall out my hands. We have the Ten of Wands. What in the hell? Libra. What is going on with you guys, huh? Where's your mind at right now? With some of you guys, you just feel impatient. It's like, why isn't things happening? Or when are they gonna happen? But with this other person, again, they can be in your life. They don't have to be, okay? Singles and couples. This other person, they just feel like these arguments are just becoming a little bit too much. And they want to let it go. Like, it's petty. You know, it's not worth it. So they want to drop it. Shit. Slippery suckers, huh? So we have the Queen of Wands as the outcome. And you gotta clarify for that. With the Queen of Swords. So some of you guys are dealing with a Sagittarius, an Aries, or a Leo. Male or female does not matter. The Queen of Swords is your energy. okay? But we have the Queen of Wands. Let me get one more, please. So those are two different people. We have the Queen of Coins. What is happening? Male or female does not matter. Damn you. You're dealing with, some of you guys are dealing with either an ex and you have an earth sign coming in because that was in the outcome in your spread. But you have 3 people that showed up in this other person's reading. Or they're dealing with an ex, because energies can go both ways with the love readings. But I feel like they could either be a fire or an earth sign, but they might have somebody else that they could be possibly talking to, or you might be possibly talking to. Either way with this situation, and that's why I said I felt like it was more of a singles reading. I feel like you both are, you have safety nets. Let's just put it that way. That's the word I like to use. You have a safety net. Can I get one more? Maybe somebody that's not a person. I don't know. You know, that's not indicative of a person. Again, male or female does not matter. 6 of Cups. I pulled out 2. We have the King of Coins and we have the Knight of Swords. Damn. So you have some soulmate energy there because you have the King and Queen. We have the Knight. And I believe you had the Knight too in your focus. So it's about being honest. It's about bringing out that, it's that soulmate energy. But I feel like even with the soulmate, you still have that conflict of why is this so hard when it should be easier than this? The person could be a fire sign. It doesn't matter what sign they are, because even if they're not the fire sign, they can embody that passion, that, you know, that fierceness, that confidence. But you, it's kind of like you're all about, you know, communication and verbal, and you know, you're a quick thinker, you're sharp. But I feel like there's another person in there, and I feel like that other person is coming in, and that other person is the person that is your soulmate. I feel like the Queen of Wands is somebody from your past. I feel like you guys are wrapping some stuff up. For some of you guys, you are wrapping stuff up, or you're thinking about wrapping it up. But it's like you're making an exit, like one toe out the door, maybe a few toes. I'm going over my time. Either way, Libra, enough said. But damn, yeah, you guys have some heavy energy going on here too. I think it's just the Mercury retrograde. I just feel like that impacts a lot of stuff. But you guys got some chaos and conflict, a little bit of drama, you know. But like I said, you're shedding a skin at the end of the day. So I feel like whoever it is that's coming in, and this is a new person, whoever it is that is coming in, they are going to help you. Like, they're going to basically, like, they're going to come out of nowhere. You're not expecting this person, like, and they're going to match you toe to toe. Like, you think you're sharp-witted, like you think you're quick-witted and have a sharp tongue, they match you, okay? So it's there, it's coming in. If they're not around, it's there. Boom, 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 blah, blah, blah. Libra, thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment below, if you want a personal reading. My link to my website is in the description box below. In the meantime, I wish you many blessings, and I wish you love and light. See, I can't even talk. I wish you love and light. Bye, Libra.